In this episode, dude. Do you know where that came from? We'll talk about that.
And on the flip side, we'll tell you why Louvre security is on the hot seat for just not doing their job. Earth has a new moon. ChatGPT has a new web browser. And let's all rejoice we saved the green sea turtles. Mike, hit the music. Everyone, and welcome back to the podcast that's equivalent to mismatched socks. Comfortable, but a little weird. It's the Funny Business Podcast. We're back, better than ever, ready to rock and roll for you, the co-workers of the Funny Business Podcast. My name is Matt. Alongside with me, my best friend, my roommate for life, Mr. Mike. Gambita, Mike, how are you?
I'm staring at the blank page before you, and we're going to open up that dirty window tonight on this episode. I am
really feel
the rain on your skin. It's always nice when we try to harmonize on a virtual podcast recording.
Yeah. I tried to slow it down there at the end.
Yep. Nope. That's okay. It's okay. Energy is alive. Renewable energy is renewed and ready to rock. Nothing really new to report other than it's good. This is the first week since we've had a normal recording, if you think about it.
It's been a while, yeah.
It's been a while. Sorry, I should clarify. It's the first time in a while that we've had a regular recording schedule and production schedule.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, life's been a little crazy mostly for you.
For me?
No, I'm kidding.
What happened?
my schedule's been crazy, and it's good to get back in a routine.
Yeah.
Because it's exhausting to getting out of your routine and getting back in the routine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Right, dude.
Yeah. Dude. What's up with the dudes?
Dude.
Texted me dude a lot yesterday. Just dude. That's all I got.
Dude. Why do you think, Matt?
Is something crazy?
No.
I don't know.
Dude
perfect.
Dude. Now that's a YouTube channel I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah. I was never a big dude perfect guy.
It was good before they started getting into the transition of like their talk show, like when they just did trick shots. Like that was part of it that made it really good, but they're really successful. So kudos to them. Matt, we're going to talk about dude, the word dude. We're going to channel our inner NPR.org, and we are going to talk about the history behind the word dude. Now, I will give a little shout here before we get started. The history behind it is a little wild.
I'm curious. I don't know much about the word.
Mm-hmm. So today we know dude, as Matt has proclaimed. We're still moving into maybe more phrases and more slang than ever before. Dude, I think Matt has coined is still more common than bro, despite being less consciously noted. But the primary modern function is to express familiarity and in-group connection. So, Matt, I have a in-group connection. I have a deep connection with you. That's why I call you dude.
Very deep. Mm-hmm. Such a deep connection.
So deep, you just can't even pull out.
I got lost in it. I'm so deep.
Okay, so you may be asking, okay, we talked about today. What happened? When did this all come about? So, Matt, the origins of dude was coined in the late 1800s in New York as a mockery to wealthy young men obsessed with exaggerated Anglophile fashion.
Anglophile.
I'm going to try to use it in a sentence. It is basically a person who admires or loves England, its people, its culture, its language, or its various accents.
All right, so it was a mocking term at first.
It was a mocking term at first. And likely tied to the quote, Yankee Doodle, it is obviously mocking people trying too hard to appear cultured.
Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. That's not too far off, I guess, from how we use it, maybe.
Mm-hmm. So then it was popularized after the 1883 satirical poem titled The Dude unintentionally sparked the craze of it, and newspapers documented dude picnics where crowds gathered just to see them flamboyantly dressed men.
That's actually crazy. They're saying dude back in the 1800s. 1700s? That's awesome.
I think they added a little like dude. Wow, that was trying to add an accent to the word dude.
Yeah,
that didn't work
that
out.
was. Don't know what that was.
Yeah. Okay. So 1800s, we're moving into the rise of what is to be called the Dude Ranch, and how that is described as wealthy East Coast tourists visited Western ranches dressed in full cowboy costumes. Ranches began marketing themselves as, quote, dude ranches to appeal to these visitors. And the dude label stuck, and even today, guests often arrive in flashy, brand new cowboy outfits.
Okay. I'm liking where this is heading.
Yeah. And then transitioning into a cultural shift in the mid 20th century, a migration into African American and Mexican American communities. It was initially used mockingly toward men in flashy zoot suits. Do you know what a zoot suit looks like?
I've heard of a zoot suit. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'll Google it.
A zoot suit is very familiar from the movie The Mask, which is from Jim Carrey. The Mask character, I shall say, wore a zoot suit, which is, to me, if I can coin it in a basic terminology, very baggy dress clothes.
Yep.
With the exception of having suspenders and kind of more of a flashy outfit.
Yeah, I'll say, just looking at some photos, I'm glad this trend is kind of going away.
I am not going to lie. Back in the day, meaning like maybe in 5 years, 7 years ago, I wanted a zoot suit at one point.
Follow-up question: why?
Just because.
Just because.
Yep. Yeah. Because I had all the money in the world 7 years ago to buy a zoot suit.
Apparently you did.
So with this, they eventually reclaimed within those communities as a term of solidarity and shared identity. So it is transitioned into what it is today of dude as in familiar person, individual, human.
It's been through many different cultures, many different years. And it's funny because if you would have asked me when I thought the origin of the word started, I probably would have said like the 50s, 60s.
Mm-hmm. Now we know today it's moved from the meaning of an overdressed poser to casual marker of camaraderie, especially among men. Matt?
Dude.
We are very familiar that the surfer skater California culture spread its modern pop meaning via 1980s and 1990s, and now largely gender neutral and formal, used among peers and not in formal or hierarchical contexts.
It is a very gender neutral term nowadays. It really is. Yeah.
Now, I'm sure you can recall that dude used to have a dudette.
Sure. Yeah.
Do you now remember that?
I've said dudette before.
Dudette. That is how dude has come about. Matt, your thoughts and reactions on how the origins of dude has come about?
It's crazy thinking that, like, during the Revolutionary War, people were calling other people dudes, like mocking them. That's a wild thought to have.
Dude.
Like to think that they're mid-combat, they're like, get that dude over there. Like that, though, just the way they spoke was just like so different, and they're just using the word dude. That's awesome.
I'm more surprised or more intrigued by the dude ranch, like the the dude ranches and like how people are dressed up in cowboy outfits. Matt, I think it even speaks more that the sad part is when we start moving into, let's just say, eons later, like maybe let's just say 50 years from today, we know those famous words like 6, 7 and slay and elite. What else am I thinking of?
Chopped
on one.
Yep. Fire.
Like that is going to be part of a cultural significance later on in the 50 or 60 years later from today.
Yeah, that is crazy to think about. And there's so many other words that we're unaware of because we are old, or we're unk, as the young kids call it now.
Young kids.
An unk. Yeah, there's so many words that when even like 20, 30 years from now, like our kids are going to be saying stuff like, what the hell did you just say? Well, that doesn't even make any sense.
I know I kind of was at it with you last night of saying dude, but do you use dude? And if you do, are you going to use it differently now that you're aware of the cultural background?
Probably won't use it differently. I do use it probably occasionally, not very often. I definitely use it more than bro, but I probably only use it with like friends. Like I don't think I'd ever say it in a professional setting.
I mean, we have dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, and the segment name will stay the same. That's a fact.
We'll turn it to bruh.
Yeah,
or unk.
Bruh.
That's crazy.
The kids might like that one a little better. I don't know. What about you? How often do you use the word dude?
Thank God we haven't transitioned to like a 6-7 segment or whatnot.
Yeah, gosh. I was going to bring up 6-7 later in the podcast, so I'll save it.
Oh, okay. I will save it for later.
Yeah.
I have an idea where that's going. But for me, using dude, I use it more in a casual sense. Like, I don't use it often. Like, I think I use pal more. Like, I know. Matt, relax.
Go on.
I think it's a very neutral, let's just say, like, way of like making a better connection. Like, something happens, like somebody does something, we'd be like, oh, thanks, pal. I'll talk to you later. Like,
pal's definitely not in my vocabulary very often. I'm not saying it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's just not a word I think to use.
Yeah. Well, you're not as cool as me.
That's true. You know what? That's true.
That's true. Yeah, either pal, friend. That's interchanging a lot at work.
My guy.
What is up, my guy? I have a coworker that does that too.
I'm trying to think, like, if I see someone or I'm introducing someone or pointing someone out, if I say, look at that guy over there, look at the girl, I probably don't use dude for a girl setting, pointing someone out, that dude over there. But I will, in conversation with a girl, like a close friend, like probably say the word like, oh my gosh, dude, that was crazy.
Yeah. You ready for, I want to say a dude that's effing crazy?
Yeah.
Okay. Is dude culture, especially as we discussed, like in the surfer, skater, casual bro vibe, actually just another form of performance like the original wealthy fashion dudes were, just more disguised?
Yeah, that is crazy. It probably is. And that's a really deep meaning of the word dude that I did not expect to get on this podcast.
Mm-hmm. You know, I usually stray away from NPR, not because I don't like it, but there's a lot more significant, stronger cultural terms when it comes to that. But it was like the meaning of dude. I was like, I use dude often. I want to know what this means.
Yeah. I wonder what other common words that we use now have like deeper meanings that we don't believe that we wouldn't know of.
I will check. I will keep checking with our good friends at NPR, because this is actually, dude was their word of the week.
Oh, nice.
So I will inspect NPR more often to see if we come up with a word that we use more often or we use frequently.
Yeah, please do. Keep us updated.
One of the things that I get stuck in my head lately is big dog, like the meme from Tiger. Like, I don't know why that's stuck in my head lately, is like the dap of like big dog.
Yeah, we got to bring that back.
Yeah, we got to bring that back.
What's up, big dog?
What's up, big dog?
If somebody calls me big dog, that's going to put a smile on my face every time. It just is.
Yeah. So there is your NPR information of the week, the history behind dude.
That was great. Thank you for the history lesson.
You're welcome anytime.
The next lesson we have is today's person of the week.
Person of the week.
It is none other than Andy Richter.
Andy Richter,
currently on Dancing with the Stars. Mike, do you know who Andy Richter is?
I'm aware, but
okay.
A little disappointed that you didn't choose Mr. Irwin.
So the reason I'm choosing Andy Richter is because April and I, and she usually has friends that comes over to watch the show, have been watching Dance with the Stars this year. I think I mentioned this. I like this season. It's pretty good. Don't love all of the judges. 2 of them are fine. Carrie Ann and Abba. We would like to have some words. I think America would like to have some words with you. She's terrible. But Andy is the sweetheart of the show this year. So much so that everyone knows that he's not good, but everyone keeps voting for him just to keep him on. So now all these TikToks are like, when are we actually going to let Andy get off the show? But everyone keeps saying they're going to still vote for him just because he's awesome and hilarious. He's not bad, but it happens with every like older person on the show where their skill level just isn't as high.
Right.
So I don't know. It's fun.
The concept, I mean, it's become a cultural phenomenon now of having Dancing with the Stars. So it's becoming more apparent because there's people that are so integrated in our culture today that are actually spending more time reaching out to different outlets like Dancing with the Stars. So say it's a good thing, maybe, but it's definitely become a cultural phenomenon.
It's crazy how for a while there, I think the Dancing with the Stars was kind of dead. People weren't really interested, and it's back.
Yeah, it got revived somehow, some way.
Yeah, like better than ever. Like, yeah. I think more people are probably watching now than ever before, which is crazy.
I hear a lot of people like being like, "Oh, like I'm watching Dancing with the Stars." I'm like, "That what?" Like, it's kind of our new American Idol if you're thinking about it.
You know what? It really is. Carlton's a great host.
Yep,
Alfonso Riviera, and yeah, it's entertaining. Change pace. Now we're gonna slide on in the second half of the show. We're gonna do some buy or sell. My first one is green sea turtles.
Are you buying or selling them?
I am buying them. Sorry.
Come on, Matt.
Buying green sea. My mind's not here. We'll get to that in a second. Okay. Buying green sea turtles.
Sea turtles?
No longer on the endangered species list.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Step it up for the green sea turtles. That's awesome.
Where are we going next?
I don't know. Woolly mammoth.
Oh,
are rhinos on the endangered species list?
I think they are.
I'm Googling. Are rhinos?
Yes, most rhino species are on the endangered species list.
Yeah, okay. I think that's our next mission.
I think we're going to the rhino.
Yeah, okay. I like that. I'm also buying the new moon.
New moon?
Yeah. Like in the sky.
In the sky? Have
you seen this?
Go for it.
We have a new moon.
We have a new moon?
We do. Well, kind of.
Okay.
So we only it's now in our Earth's orbit.
Okay.
But it's not always going to be there. We have it till like 2083.
Oh, okay. We got plenty of time.
Yeah, but it's basically it orbits the sun, but the way it is now is like in our orbit. It's also not like the size of a full moon or like an actual moon. It's very small.
Average?
Yeah, maybe above average. Depends who you ask. It's probably girthy, but that's exciting, I guess. I don't know much about space.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm also buying the NBA.
Oh, we're back again.
NBA is bad. That came out of nowhere. I woke up today. I was like, oh, tonight's opening night.
Yeah. Tonight's the solstice.
What do you mean?
Tonight's the sports solstice.
No, there's no NFL tonight.
Wait, I thought that's what the date is.
That's the sports equinox is what you're thinking of.
Sorry, the equinox.
Yeah.
Not the solstice.
Probably on
next
Sunday.
Tuesday.
Or next Tuesday. Yes. Yeah.
Next Monday.
I have not been as tapped in to the NBA this offseason as usual. But I saw a post. I'm going to try to find it quick. If not, I'll just repeat some. I saw a post of players on new teams. Now, I had no idea these teams switched. I can't find it. I'm going to ask you. We're doing basically do our own quick version of who they play for.
Okay.
Who he played for. Russell Westbrook.
I just saw this. Damn
he
it.
just signed like last week.
Rockets?
The Sacramento Kings.
Kings.
That's gross.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be allowed. Brooke Lopez.
Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in forever.
Right?
East or West Coast?
West.
Golden State Warriors.
The Clippers.
Oh, man. There.
That's crazy. One more. Marcus Smart.
Oh.
Yeah. This one's wild.
Dallas Mavericks.
The Lakers.
Oh.
Yeah. And then one more. Do you remember Kevon Looney, the center from the Warriors? No?
Oh, Big Looney.
Yeah, Big Looney. No longer on the Warriors.
Okay.
He's on the Pelicans. That's crazy. So as is tradition, Mike, who do you have in the NBA Finals?
Okay. This is tough.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Golden State Warriors.
Okay.
Because that's the West Coast. East Coast.
That is correct. San Francisco or Golden State is in California.
Right.
Yeah.
East Coast. I'm going to go with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay.
I know that's like...
Yeah.
I just how fresh this organization feels. Like I feel like Cleveland can make a run again.
Yeah. No, I like that. I am going to say I'm going to go with the Thunder, probably to repeat, which is not fun. And I will say they will beat the Milwaukee Bucks. We're going to get Giannis back in the finals. We're going to make it happen. And that's the best NBA preview that our listeners need right there. That was perfect.
I just added on the bottom of my notes 10-21 Golden State Warriors and Cleveland Cavs, OKC Thunder, and Milwaukee Bucks.
Yep, I already forgot what I said. On the sell, I'm selling 6-7. 6-7.
6-7.
We need to get rid of it.
Why? Tell me.
Get it off. It's stupid. Just get it off the internet.
It's like Among Us. Get him out of here. Get him out.
Yeah. Let's vote 6-7 off of TikTok. It's out of control.
Yeah, it's funny in some cases, but people who just say it randomly needs to stop.
It is kind of funny to an extent, like to say it like once. After you say it a second time, that's when it starts to get annoying, and that's when you should be allowed to get punched in the face
with a chair.
With a chair. I'm also selling stupid questions from doctors.
Okay.
So I was homesick yesterday.
Oh, sorry, Matthew.
It's okay. So Sunday night, I was getting ready for bed, was in bed, could all of a sudden, like, had this huge tickle in my throat, couldn't stop coughing, super sore, was up all night, woke up after sleeping a little bit, still sore throat. I was like, you know what? I'm going to play it safe. A lot of people in our office have kind of been getting sick. I'm going to go to the doctor. I'm not going to go to work today. Go to the doctor. Tell her what's happening. Starts to examine. Looks in my ears. Everything looks okay. Then she looks down the throat. She's like, all right, I see some postnasal drip. Then she goes, your tonsils are big. Are they always that big? How am I supposed to answer that? I like froze. How do I know what the size my tonsils are all the time?
You should have been like, take me out to dinner first before you ask this question.
Yeah, I felt a little personal. So that stunned me. Like, I don't know. Should I know how to answer that question? Would you know how to answer that question?
No.
And then also said my tonsils were big, said I had some postnasal drip, didn't test me for anything. I mean, I felt better today, but that question just like, I didn't know how to answer that.
She likes big tonsils. Cannot lie.
Maybe, yeah.
Other brothers can't deny. When the doctor walks in with the stethoscope and around her neck, she inspects that's enough.
Wrong. Nope. Okay. If my doctor is getting aroused by my tonsils, I would like to file a complaint. I think that's fair. Okay. And my final one, I thought we might have talked about this on the top of the show. I didn't know if this came across your news desk. I'm assuming it did. I'm selling the Louvre security.
The Louvre.
You seen this?
I have seen this.
Absolutely crazy that there is a heist at the Louvre.
It's just funny that we're seeing Louvre.
Yeah, actually, this weekend I learned how to pronounce the Louvre because I never knew how to pronounce it.
I thought they said the Louvre.
That's always what I thought it was.
Yeah, that's always what I thought.
What are your thoughts?
I mean, literally taking it from a TV show and just actually making it happen in real life. Because it wasn't like dirty. Like, it wasn't a dirty steal. Like, it wasn't that they smashed the glass, alarms went off, they started sprinting and trying to get rid of these diamonds. No, it was like Mission Impossible shit and like carving out the glass, punching it out, and then taking it and running. Actually, not even running, casually walking out. Like,
it's also crazy. The whole thing took 7 minutes. That's wild.
I want to know, did they have somebody in the van that like network the security cameras and be like, okay, you got 30 seconds till the security card comes around. Go.
Yeah, we need a documentary on this, like, in at least 3 years.
ASAP.
Yes, tomorrow.
ASAP.
I need it.
Start sitting people down Netflix for an interview. Let's go.
Yeah. What if they made their own documentary?
Could you?
That'd be crazy.
Because I'm assuming based on what I saw, it's like necklaces and like jewelry more than anything. Like, somebody just sits down at the interview chair and just is wearing like all the bling. It's crazy.
Yeah, I had some thoughts. Stealing's bad. However, pulling off a heist at the Louvre is probably awesome. It is awesome. That's great.
There's literally movies that are dedicated to such things like that. Like,
and it actually happened.
It happened.
It's hilarious.
Like, usually it's the other way around. Like, it's happened, and then like a story kind of like the Alcatraz escape. Like, those people that like escaped Alcatraz and now they're making movies out of it. Now it's like the Louvre has been robbed. Now they have to make, not that they've already made it, but they made it beforehand and now it did happen.
Yeah, there's probably movie directors out there thinking like, damn it, that was so smart. Yeah, I called it. Yeah. Two other thoughts I had. Does this prove how much overrated the Mona Lisa is? Because they didn't even try to touch it.
I hate to be this person, but I think it's more touristy than like
the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have zero interest in seeing the Mona Lisa.
I wouldn't like. I'd be fine with a bucket list item of like, oh, I was in the presence of the Mona Lisa, but like the idea of them coming right up to like people are sprinting to the Mona Lisa to see it in person.
Yeah, and like, what do you do when you get there? You look at it. I don't know. Final thought. So they stole all this jewelry, right?
Yep.
How are they going to sell it? Because like everybody in the world is security wise is probably all over this, just being like, oh, I got to catch these guys. I don't even think the black market is safe.
No.
So like, yeah, you pulled off this heist, and that's an awesome heist. Probably maybe the best in the world. But now what? What's the next steps?
We're not into this, let's just say this breakdown of what's happening, but I'm sure some way, somehow they have to break down the diamonds so that way it's not like the exact replica of said diamond. Like,
yeah, that's true. You probably got to melt the gold.
If there is gold.
I think there is.
Break apart the diamonds. So that, like, I don't know. It's interesting.
Did you see they dropped a crown? They dropped Napoleon's wife's crown.
Oh.
Like in the middle of the street.
Oh. Did it show up on the map?
I don't know. It might have.
Yeah. Somebody might have picked up a picture.
Yeah, I don't know. It may have. Yeah, just an awesome story. Shout out those guys. They're probably bad people.
Shout out to the people because it could have been a girl too that helped out.
Yes, that's true. Could be. That'd be awesome. That's all I got. Oh, that's not all I got. I lied. I'm buying Funny Business food reviews.
Oh, here we go.
Staring right at this. Pringles, once again, please sponsor us.
I think I saw this.
So it's not a crazy flavor.
But I think I saw this.
Smoky cheddar.
Yes, I saw this.
Yes. Now we also bought, they have a new like sharp white cheddar. That one doesn't, I'm not a huge like white cheddar, it's like sharp person.
That's wrong, but okay.
Yeah, please keep that to yourself.
Yep.
Smell test. Oh. Okay. Smells pretty good. Also, shout out the MD Foodie Boys. They got a skit based on them.
SNL. I saw that.
The idea was hilarious. The actual skit was okay.
Could you imagine Sabrina Carpenter acting as you?
No.
Yeah, she was one of the people on set. Yeah,
Mike, we watched the whole episode.
Have you ever tried this one?
All right, here we go. One bite, smoky cheddar Pringles. Wow. At first, you just taste the cheddar. The smokiness is there. It's pretty good.
Smoking.
8.1.
Oh, an 8.1.
8.1. That's very good. Yeah. That's my buy or sell.
Man, I feel unprepared now.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, I'll be fine. All right, I'll start with my sell. I am selling being nice, then regretting it.
Okay.
So, I was driving on my way home from work and was making record timing. Like, I think Matt saw the text that came in. Like, it was on time. I got home at 5 today. Like,
wow.
Record time, like 5-ish. Usually it's like 5:15, 5:20. And I'm just about to get to a stop sign. And there's I think it's a lady that was waiting at kind of like a spot to like pull out so that way they can get on the road. And of course I stopped and I was like, go ahead. Mm-hmm. And she looked at me and then I pointed and I was like, are you going that way? And then she starts driving. She goes, waves the hand up. Nice. Like our typical, casual funny business wave. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna be nice. And like she's driving a Chrysler and I see like a handicap placard in the front. Not that caused any, suspicion. Mm-hmm. I kid you not, Matt, she went 20 miles under the speed limit. I was like,
yep.
So I would have been home earlier. But,
4:55.
4:55. But I got behind somebody that I let in front of me. I thought I was being nice, but then I regretted it. But maybe it was a sign that was like, Mike, you need to slow down.
Yeah, You know what? It's funny you bring this up. I've been noticing that I am a lot less nice on the road. And by that I mean, like, you let someone go. I don't know that I don't want to say I have learned, but I've realized that I am not being very courteous at letting people pull out in front of me when I probably should. And then I get self-conscious because, like, I'll look at the mirror and the person behind me stops to let them go. Listen, you can't be nice all the time.
Yeah.
Nice guys finish last.
When you're in DC, you do not let anybody in front of you.
Yeah.
Because you will not go any further than what you did.
Yeah.
Keep her tight.
Yep.
I'm also selling lack of customer service.
Okay. Who's pissed you off this week?
Matt, going back to the car shop.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So I book online that I want to do an inspection and an oil change. And I put in a note that, like, my wheels are squeaking a little bit when I hit the brake, which I knew it was like the brake pads or the rotors or whatever. So I get in, it's an 8 a.m. thing. I'm like, perfect. I drop off the keys. I tell the guy I need my inspection. I need my oil change. And I said, they're squeaking behind the brake. I'm assuming it's the brakes. So you probably have to fix that first before you do the inspection. So I, like, get settled and, like, go to the Starbucks that's close to it. And I'm all, like, getting ready, like, ready to go to work and ready to, like, throw down. Get a phone call. Hey. I'm like, hello. We don't have emissions stickers. So the county that I live in, and the county I'm at, requires emissions stickers on top of your inspection. The car shop did not have emissions stickers, so they couldn't do my car inspection.
I feel like that's something you shouldn't run out of.
Yeah. And I was like, so you're telling me I can't do my car inspection? They go, yeah, that's correct. And I'm like, I booked it online on Sunday during the day. Somebody should have called me because Sunday they're open. But no, I have to find another freaking time to schedule an appointment to get my car inspected.
Yeah, that's a tough way. This was to start your week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough way to start the week.
I mean, it was great. I went to work on a lot of projects that, like, needed, like, some undivided attention. But I had my lunch in my car, and I was kind of like, I want to eat lunch.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, it's making me a little nervous because this Friday I have my car inspection, and
your one $320 tire.
Well, so it's funny you bring that up.
Oh no,
my tire is fine. It works good. It's a little scratched.
The tire?
Yeah. So I got a little close to the curb. It's fine. It's not low on pressure, but I am nervous that they're gonna try to get me to get another tire.
Are you going to the branded dealership, or are you going to
a different branded dealership?
Okay,
but I'm only doing this because it's my first one with the new car, and they are throwing some things in.
Oh,
so
car wash?
Yes.
Oh,
actually, the dealership that I'm going to now, it's a little far for you. They always throw in a free car wash, always. Yeah, like with every trip.
The last dealership I went to before going to this one and our move space, they would feed me. So nice.
Yeah. And yeah, they're doing like some, like, the 10,000 mile checkup thing. So they're throwing some things in. So I am preparing myself to have a battle with them about my tire, but that's it.
Okay. I'm also selling a new Crisis.
Oh, nice.
So Matt very well knows that my quarter life crisis was how I keep my desk set up.
Yep.
I'm happy to report that this hasn't changed since I've installed this setup. That I can't tell you the last time I had this rearranged or reorganized. So it has been like this.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Now I'm moving into, let's just say, the world of web browsers now.
Oh, Jesus.
So it started off with Chrome. And then I started hearing, like, oh, it, like, drains your battery, and also it, like, steals all your information because it's Google. And then thirdly, it just takes up a lot of RAM. And I'm like, okay, so how do I figure this out? I then get Arc Browser. Arc Browser is basically a new brand slapped on a Chrome window. Had a lot of good functions with it. Transitioned between my Mac to my Windows, but then was getting very slow. They discontinued the updates out of it. So I was like, okay, my next one is Zen Browser. So now I'm starting to use Zen. I've used it for a couple months, and it's still very bogged down. It is on Firefox. It is a masked Firefox. So I'm just thinking to myself, why don't I just get Firefox? So yeah, last night and today, I updated everything to now work on Firefox. Today, ChatGPT announced that they now have their own web browser.
Oh.
For Mac only to start, but Windows and iOS and Android's coming later.
Wow.
So I'm sitting here and being like, I literally just went through these steps to now particularly maybe piquing an interest in having ChatGPT browser.
You might be the only person I know that's given so much thought into a web browser.
Under consideration, I like efficiency at the workplace, and I also like cross efficiencies, whether I'm home or I'm at work.
That's fair. That's fair. I just click. I don't know.
I click.
I just click Google Chrome.
Click the buttons.
So is it basically like ChatGPT as a web browser?
So based on what I saw in the demo on Instagram, let's just say you go to like Verbo, like that Airbnb equivalent.
Yep.
And you can actually type in, there's like a chat bar on the side, and you could type in like, oh, what are some good recommendations this area? Let's just say Orlando, Florida.
Yep.
And ChatGPT will take what is on the web browser and give you responses. So in essence, it's like a Google killer. But then you can have it do stuff for you, and you can actually see it happen in real time.
All right. You know what? That's kind of cool. I like that.
So it is available for M-based Mac products. So of course I may try to dabble into it, at least for my MacBook.
Nice.
I'm buying cleaning. So we went to a little fancy event this past weekend, and Jenna, when we got engaged, Jenna bought this ring cleaner. So it is a non-ammonia ring cleaner. So basically you take the ring, you put it in the cleaner, you let it sit there for a minute or two, then you pull it out, and then you buff it and clean it with like the microfiber cloth that it gives you. So I use it often for my wedding band. And when we were going to this event, I had like a little charm that I was going to put on like the lapel of my jacket, my suit jacket. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I should probably throw this in here and see what happens. Holy shit. I kid you not how much it came out sparkling, because it's never been cleaned like that before. And then I threw my tie clip in there, and then I was like, I'm cleaning all these things. So just buying cleaning, like the different ways to clean, is something that I'm buying today.
How often do you clean your ring?
My wing? Your wing? My wing? Depends. I am comfortable wearing it, but there comes a time and a place where there is sometimes it feels a little sticky to me.
Okay.
So that's when I throw it in, or when I'm going to an event or something, like I'll throw it in the ring cleaner.
Cool.
I don't like throw it in every day and like expect it to be clean. One of the things that for those who, are waiting to get their wedding band, or, waiting to get engaged. I am just so used to now like bumping this thing into stuff. And like, there's a few, like you see it really up close. Like there's a few scratches on it. I was like, and Jenna's like, you'll get used to that. So
it's going to happen.
Yeah, it'll happen. And then I'm buying men's fashion.
Okay.
Matt, Halloween is coming up.
Yep.
I will say I'm committed to wearing my Halloween costume during our Halloween episode of the Funny Business Podcast.
Okay. Yeah.
Good luck with that. Is this the first year of the roles? How the turntables?
We had costumes in mind. Mm-hmm. We then had no plans to use said costumes, and then we didn't order costumes.
Okay, never mind.
No. I will find something.
Okay.
Yep.
You'd be so like Steve again.
I will find something. Yep.
I'll just go in my birthday suit. So I had to acquire some items to complete my costume. One of the things that I needed was a little comfortable, let's just say, jacket, or kind of like a scruffy little jacket. So, Matt, for the first time in my fashion industry, I now own a cardigan.
Oh, okay.
Right now on today's episode of the Funny Business Podcast.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable.
It looks comfy.
It's nice.
How do you plan to wear said cardigan? To work, casual settings?
So on Monday, when I was getting my car inspected, I was going to hop into work, but I took a separate button-down shirt, and I wore the pants I was going to wear. I wore a long sleeve t-shirt, and then I threw this cardigan on. Dude, I felt so bougie in Starbucks wearing a men's cardigan and just a t-shirt and like doing like tech work, bro. Like I felt like I was in California instead of in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, everyone was like, that guy was meant to be in Starbucks.
Literally. Like I felt a little judged, but at the same time, I do not give a shit anymore about how I look or how I feel, just because I do not care anymore.
Mm-hmm. Follow-up question: are you planning on being a sexy librarian for Halloween?
Are you gonna go as a pastor, a youth pastor? No.
Okay.
I shall share what I will be when we have our Halloween episode.
Yeah. Okay. I look forward to it.
We got invited to a Halloween party, so that's why we kind of had to like do up the costume.
Yeah, that's where like we didn't have anything we were going to, and I don't think we'll be able to take April's sister trick-or-treating this year. So like if I'm not going to buy a costume just to like wear at the house, but I'll find something. We had something in mind. I'll put something together. Yeah.
So I think part of my buy too is like I can use this cardigan now, regardless of Halloween or not. Like, yeah, I think that's the nice thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm excited for the colder weather? Get my pea coat out.
Oh,
I love
a lovely day for a pea coat.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm. But that is all I got for the buy or sell of the Funny Business Podcast.
Thank you, everybody. That was a good segment. We had a lot to talk about today.
Hell yeah, brother. Find all that good stuff at beacons.ai/funnybusinesspod. Mr. Matthew.
Yes.
What is thy advice for the good people, the listeners, the coworkers, the viewers, the watchers of the Funny Business Podcast?
My advice is if you live in a place where
I belong,
you are responsible for the yard in your place. Let's get it ready for winter. You might have to cut the grass one more time. Let's pick up those leaves. Let's get the summer patio furniture out get it inside.
Summer patio furniture out for those winter cold days,
get
everybody.
Inside. This winter does not sound fun. It sounds like, based on what everyone is saying, that it's going to be a lot of snow, very cold. So this weekend I need to prep my garage and organize that so we can get at least one car in the garage, put the other car in our driveway, and get off the street.
I have to ask you, now that you've mentioned your garage twice.
Yeah.
Did you walk into it when you got it done and you yelled, "This is the garage"?
You know what's funny about that is we were going to make a Trent Miller video when we moved in.
Oh shit.
And I was going to do a speed tour.
Man.
We did not get to that. But we did talk about that for like every day leading up to moving in. Then we moved in, we just didn't do it.
Shit.
Yeah. I do have a sick like mini fridge, like a beverage
garage.
Beverage. It's a mini fridge / beverage cart for the garage.
Oh.
My parents actually made it. They never used it, so they gave it to me.
Oh.
That's going to be awesome when we have people over. We always keep saying like, oh, when people are over, we'll do this. We don't have anyone over. Like, no, I don't know why we prep for so much, but when we do, it's going to be awesome.
Jenna has said at one point, it was like, oh, like we need to like, I forget what she said about something with the sheets. I'm like, yeah, when we have somebody over again. Like, when is the next time we're going to have somebody over again?
I know but you got to think of those things because when they happen,
yep,
got to be prepared.
Time to get out the window sealant. You know, time to seal up those windows so you can keep the heat in, save a couple extra buckaroos.
Yep.
For your heat bill, or your oil, or your electric, or depending on what it is. So
it was 67 in the house over the weekend, and I am not turning on that heating. 67. I am not turning on the heat yet. I refuse.
No, we've had our heat on, but at like 65.
Yeah.
Low and proud, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we get to have a garage. We got to have a garage beer in your garage.
Oh my God, absolutely.
Oh
yeah,
hell yeah,
yeah.
Oh man,
like I said,
about my next beer.
We're like 90. Yeah, you basically never stop drinking. The time between beers just get longer. Like I said, we're like 90% put away, and then we'll be able to have people over. So,
girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. This is the end of the podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in, and until the next time, We'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.